Psychological Warfare Journal. Saturday, June 14, 2025. 2:32 p.m. Mike Hirsch most likely at the Borgman's house talking about my ex-girlfriend most the night. Maybe in the camper that they just moved into the driveway. Highly explicit. Shortly after expressing my frustration about why I no longer communicate with Ken Jones as he constantly brings up his sister, who is my ex. Persistent reminders and attempts to cause emotional damage. Mike Hirsch is involved with the police. The Borgmans are also connected with the police, both likely acting as informants and attempting to publicly humiliate me on behalf of the authorities. The attacks resumed shortly after I began playing videos on police corruption, Robert Brooks content, and black music. Mike Hirsch, when he lived with his mother near the airport, had an issue with two big Native Americans that showed up at his mother's house to confront him and see if he had any of the money after the bust. Mike told them he didn't have any. Shortly after that, he gave me a Ziploc freezer bag full of $20 bills to hold onto part of a hot potato move. Can't remember the amount, 10,000 to 20,000. Held onto it for an uncount amount of time and then it was recovered. Could have been the only bag, might have been others moved to more people. I don't know, I only know my part. I don't have an accurate idea of the timeline and time passed. Could have been right after his release from prison. Mikey Borgman used to play with the TV cable remote to change channels on my TV through the bay window, standing in the Burleyers' backyard over the fence. May have been messing with mother's husband also. Wonder if they have family that are longtime workers in the cable company/internet. Also, when I was a teenager and younger, had a couple occasions when Mikey Borgman would climb the trees on the fence line and look in the windows to watch. 4:20 to 50 a.m. trying to masturbate, then comments on porno I'm watching screeching, "Why is his dick so big?" Worried woman paused video, silence waited, started back up after some time passed. Woman starts yelling like on the phone with someone. "I'm sick of hearing your prostitute story about abusing young girls." Had outburst and complained about commenting and trying to disrupt and warp my sexuality by trying to associate it with these abusive topics. Conversation stopped for a while.